Hi.
Welcome back.
Our official start that we don't have. Oh, that's a good start. I bet Renata's home.
Yep, probably.
Maybe we should do a take two. Renata just got home in case you're wondering.
So her child is calling for her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting told off.
Yes. Why did you leave me?
I don't think that's it.
No. That's funny.
Sorry, we might just cut this out so you guys don't have to hear the dog, because it might not even be that someone just got home. He could just be being a chihuahua.
He might have just been saying hi because he knew we started the podcast.
Yeah.
That could be what it is.
Sometimes he'll go out and just start aggravating Paulo.
No.
It's so funny. He's such a little troublemaker.
Yeah.
But I love him.
He is little and he's
So
cute.
Now you guys are up to date to what's happening to Oso at this exact moment. Right. I'm sure you'll hear from him again before we let you go.
Need to hook him up to an Oso cam so we can
gosh.
follow his life around all day.
Yeah.
Or not.
Maybe not.
Mm.
All right, well, welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
Seen
Has
you
it
guys
been
on
2
Instagram,
weeks?
kind of.
Yeah.
I think it has, because I don't think I've seen you.
Yeah.
I know we're both stumped now. Did I see you?
I don't know.
Nobody cares. I care.
I care.
We care.
We do
lot.
care. But yeah. So I don't know what episode this is.
65.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't write
I
it
can't
down
drive
this time.
65. Oh, no, that's 55.
You could drive 65.
Yeah, I could.
You could.
You can.
Yeah.
Not really a huge Sammy Hagar fan anyway.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
I've heard the name, but I
Okay.
don't know the music.
Yeah.
Assuming it's a music reference.
It is a musical
Or song
reference.
reference.
It's-
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I just feel like we're off to a bad start.
I know. I think so too.
I think Oso just totally threw us for a loop. Maybe we'll just completely start over. Or maybe when I'm watching this, it won't seem as bad as it does right now.
Or it'll seem worse.
It might seem
I just feel
worse.
extra tired today. I don't know. I mean, I know why. I've been staying up too late, but I just feel like I'm dragging today.
Oh.
So I need like a shot of caffeine in my body.
I'm working on it.
Yes.
I mean, we are working on it.
Got my tea.
Got our black tea,
Yeah.
so it does have caffeine.
Yes. So we're working on it.
And I'm quasi sick again. I was doing
Yeah.
really good, and my husband got sick, and I've avoided him like the plague.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went and got my nails done the other day, and the gal that was doing my nails was coughing the whole time, and I'd kind of like lean back a little bit. I wasn't being obnoxious about it, but when
Right.
someone coughs in your face, it's natural to want to
well, and if
get
they're
away.
working on your nails, they can't go,
Right.
and then they're touching your, so
Yeah.
it just goes out.
And she didn't have the mask on or anything.
Yeah.
And so she says, I just have tickle in my throat.
Mm.
Well, guess who now has a tickle in their throat?
She shared it with you.
So,
Not cool.
not thrilled.
No.
So,
Ev
yeah.
was sick too
Oh,
last week for a couple days. But he has like this crazy immune system. He was sick for maybe 2 days, still came to my house because my rule is if you don't have a fever and you're not like so miserable that you are like crying all day, then you can come to my house.
I try to live by those rules.
Yes.
If I
And
go to
so
her house.
so he came over both days, but he just bounced back super quick and I never got it. So I was like, but he had the snotty nose and the cough but he seems to bounce back really quick.
We don't bounce back as much at this age.
I know, exactly.
I bounce, just not right back.
Yeah.
Bounce in a whole other direction.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not usually good.
No, not at all.
Well, you've been knitting?
I have been knitting. I've been finishing things.
Good. What'd you finish?
I finished my sweater.
Nice.
So this is my Weekender by Andrea Mowry. And
In the colors postcard.
Postcard by Brooklyn Tweed. And yeah, it was funny because I washed it, in my little basin sink, and then I went to hang it to dry, and I wanted to wear it like the next day. I think I finished it last Saturday. Today's Sunday, so it was a week ago, last Saturday. So I washed it, and I was like, I'm going to wear it tomorrow. So I was so desperate to wear it that I threw it in the dryer. Watched it very carefully. I would set it for like 5 minutes.
You like to live life on the edge, don't you?
I do. Because it's
skydiving
wool,
next weekend.
I don't know. Who knows? But so it dried it enough to where it wasn't just and it did felt a tiny, tiny bit. But I feel gross saying this, but I've literally worn this sweater almost every day this week. So, yeah. Probably needs to be
Let's hope
again.
that Bob feels the same way about your scent as you do about his.
Yeah, at least I shower every day, but
I don't smell you.
Good.
I don't smell anything.
But I just love it. It's super comfy. It fits really well.
Looks great.
It's not too scratchy. It did soften up. The Brooklyn tweed softened up, and so I don't know what else to say about it. I loved it.
Good.
I didn't love knitting with Brooklyn tweed. I have to say that. I didn't love knitting with it, but once it was done and washed, and it seemed to take me forever to finish it. And I think it's just because I didn't love knitting with the Brooklyn tweed.
No, that makes a difference.
But I have bought some lace weight Brooklyn tweed, so I'm curious to knit with that and see if it's across the board I just don't like Brooklyn tweed, or if it's just the worsted weight that I don't like.
Is it still a tweedy feel? Like, is
no,
it tweed kind
it's
of a
lace
thing?
Weight, so it's...
so tweed applies to more of a weight versus...
I don't know, because it's called Brooklyn tweed, but not all their yarn is tweed.
Okay.
But then they have Brooklyn tweed, like this one is... which one is this one? Brooklyn tweed. I don't have my card. It's, you know, they have different kinds.
Yeah.
Brooklyn tweed loft, Brooklyn tweed arbor, Brooklyn tweed.
But isn't, and I get what you're saying.
But tweed is tweedy.
Okay, tweed is tweedy.
And this is tweedy, so, or tweed. So, I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
That's an interesting question. I don't know why they call it Brooklyn,
well, I can't wait to see what
tweed.
you do with your...
yeah, I don't know when I'll knit with that, but
Right.
I'm curious now to try all the other Brooklyn tweed yarns and see if I like them better.
Would you try all of them? Like, no, I'm just asking.
Sometime in my life, probably.
You said that, okay, you didn't love working with the worsted.
Uh-huh.
So let's say you work with the lace and you don't love that either. Would you then go on?
No, I
to-
probably wouldn't.
Okay.
I think if I give it another go with a
I'm
different
just
weight.
curious how committed you were to
Well, you know, I
Brooklyn tweed.
have knitted with their postcard again, and it was tweedy. It was
Did you do socks?
Yeah, the slippers. Those slippers.
Oh, right, okay.
And I didn't love that either, and that was their fingering weight.
Okay.
So I don't know, there might be something to it. I might just not be.
You might not be.
But I do like the finished project, whatever. So I don't know. Is it worth it?
That is a good question, and we've never really answered that because neither of us have done much with that one thing that everyone said, linen.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
you did the
Curious.
one thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I am curious about that too.
I've never gotten too far.
So I don't
with
know, but
that.
I do love the pattern. The pattern was very easy and simple. But I will say, somebody please tell me, because I asked dear sweet Angelique this the other day, and she had no clue either. It stumped her.
Well, you hadn't asked me yet.
I haven't,
And
so
I
I'm gonna
a
ask
source
you.
of information.
So, and I hope I'm not giving anything away because it is a paid for pattern. So the bind off for the sleeve cuffs, if you guys know the pattern, you'll know what I'm talking about. How in the heck, I don't understand that, the bind off.
Okay.
I just did a normal bind off. Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off. I did not do the bind off that the pattern called for, so I won't say what kind it is. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
So if anybody has done the
know.
Weekender, please explain to me how to do that bind off.
So does she call it a certain bind off, or does she just tell you the steps to do it?
Both.
Oh.
She tells you the steps, and I tried it. And when I tell you, you'll be like, what the heck? Because I don't understand how you can bind off in that way.
Interesting.
And I'm sure it's extremely simple. So I want
Usually
somebody
is.
to tell me, oh my gosh, Leslie, it's just this. Because I'd be curious. So if anybody's done the Weekender, please let me know. But at that point, I was like, I'm not going to try to figure this thing out.
No, just bind off.
I'm just binding off. I don't care. But I did do the provisional, or what was it? Oh my gosh, I'm losing all train of thought. The one that is curved over. I liked that cast on that they called for.
I think I remember you talking about that one.
Yeah,
and
it was
it sounded
really pretty.
interesting.
Yeah, it was nice. Okay, I'm just going to look really quick. It's
Okay.
going to irritate me if I don't
All
know
right,
what
you
it is.
look, and I will pull out one of my finished objects. Did you find it?
Yeah. What's it called? Tubular cast on. Yes. For 1x1 rip, and I did enjoy that. And see, I think this cuff might have been some kind of a bind off tubular, but they called it something different. So if you've done this pattern, let me know what you think, because I didn't understand it. So should I show you what I'm talking about?
No.
Just can't say. Okay.
'Cause,
No.
I mean, I could put my glasses on and try to see it, but
okay.
I mean, if it has a name of like something I just did.
Well, it's this section here, but
Oh,
you
but
can
it
look
doesn't
at.
say what like the
So
thing.
how would you bind off doing that? You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that.
I know.
That would shut it.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's what I don't understand.
Okay, so she's recommending that you use what you would use for a cuff down sock. There's no reason you can't say it. She says the Kitchener stitch.
Yeah. How do you Kitchener stitch a cuff without closing it?
Yeah.
And this is how she explains it, but I could not visualize it in my head.
Yeah.
And everything else in the sweater was super easy, so it's like I don't get how you can bind off doing that without closing something. Because
Yeah, I
I've
don't
only
either.
ever used the Kitchener stitch for closing something.
Right.
So I don't know. You guys tell us.
we
I'm
don't
sure
know.
it's extremely easy, but
I don't know. The thing that we just did, I think it was on the Rose City Yarn Crawl one. Did that say to bind off using the knit two together method?
it was not. It was a you knit one, and knit one through the back loop. So you're adding a stitch, and then you send the two over. So you knit one, and then knit another one, and also knit through the back loop. So you're adding. So there's 3 on your needle.
Okay, I did
and
it
then
wrong.
you cross the 2 over the top one.
Which would be, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
What kind of bind off did you do?
I thought it said to do the knit two together bind off, and so I Googled it,
Oh,
and that's what I
I'm
just.
sure it's fine.
It is fine.
Yeah.
It's just funny how we
That's
end up
funny.
with different. Okay, where
Yeah.
is the? Is
It
this
would
the
be
bind off now?
on.
Oh, we're doing it again. Sorry.
Oh my gosh! Yes, spoiler
If you
alert. We
haven't-
finished our Rose City
finished
Yarn
our-
Crawl mystery knit
yeah.
along.
So if you don't want to see it, don't look.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So this
beautiful.
this is mine.
Yes, and Michelle's turned out bigger than mine.
Way bigger,
Yeah.
but it's got the cashmere, and we just
Yeah,
think that the
I think
cashmere
it must
grew
drape. Must drape better.
it. Anyway, I think it's this. I mean, it didn't make it. It's fine.
Yeah, and it's stretchy enough. So if it's stretchy enough, that's all that
yeah.
matters.
That's funny though. I'll have to look at that later. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just wanted to be done, so maybe I just
Totally.
made something up.
Well, and I'd never done this kind of bind off. It's not hard, but it was just I'd never done it before, and I was like, oh, I think I might do this from now on because it was kind of nice. I don't know. Nice meaning, I mean, it was just another way to bind off that made it a little bit stretchier, gave it a little bit more
Yeah.
give. So
It's funny.
it's mine and Michelle's.
Yeah.
We sound super
Again.
excited.
Sorry.
Barnyard Knits. This was the yarns I used. And you used what now?
Knit Circus.
Knit Circus.
On Lavish.
Yeah.
I like the yarn.
Mm-hmm. Mine was steampunk and cabin in the snow. Those are my 2 colorways. And what was
Mine
yours?
were Vie En Rose and A Rose by Any Other Name. And I mean, I did enjoy watching the gradients change.
Yes, that's really
But
cool.
And maybe once I'm wearing it, it'll look nice. I don't love it, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
and I wore it the other night. I was telling Michelle I had an off-white type cardigan and then a black top under the cardigan, and this has black in it, so I was like, kind of glad I did the black because, but it's still, when one end is longer than the other, I just don't know what to do with it. So I just like kind of tied it, and
Yeah. No, I
don't
mean,
know.
it looks good.
But it's, I don't know, it's fine. It wasn't a bore to knit, but there were parts where I was like, oh my gosh, when am I going to be done with this section? So
I think
know.
all the sections went faster than the first one.
Yes.
That first one,
Yeah.
even though it probably minute for minute
Yeah.
didn't take longer, it just seemed like it
Yeah.
like drug on.
Well, and I don't know about you, but and maybe you have a method, and I'm sure I could think of a method, but I'm too lazy. But I don't like when you're changing between 2 colors. And this thing was so long, I kept getting, the yarn was all the way around here, so I had to keep pulling this whole thing out and unwinding the 2 skeins from it, and I tried to keep 1 skein or 1 ball in the bag and 1 out. And I just kept getting, and that was irritating the heck out of me. Towards the end, I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to be done with this thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, did that happen to you?
It did happen to me, and I did find it annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's why when I hold it up and I'm like, here it is.
Yeah. It smells good though. This is that soap, that you don't like.
You mean the smoky one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the one I do like.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can smell it right now.
I can't smell it as much as I have smelled it on your stuff before.
Maybe I
So
didn't
maybe
use
it's
as
not
much.
as So we're not good. We're not good advertisers for it.
For Mystery
Will we wear it
Lungs.
next weekend though? Next
Yeah.
week is our Rose City Yarn Crawl. So.
Yeah, for those of you that are considering traveling across the country to see us on the yarn crawl,
Yeah.
which we know means nobody. But okay, so if you live in the area and you happen to be wanting to avoid seeing us, don't go to Starlight Knitting
From
Saturday.
from 10 to 1. Is that what I told you?
Something like that.
Yeah.
10 to 1
or 10 to 2. I don't remember. I have it in a text.
We have the awesome responsibility and honor, really.
Yes. Privilege.
Of stamping the passports.
Yes.
And so I just want you to come prepared, have your ID ready.
That's right.
Because we are official.
Yes, we will be IDing everyone and checking people's
want to make
bags.
We want to make it seem like you're really crossing borders.
That's right. That's exactly.
So
we'll be the security check.
And we just won't speak English. Just so you feel like you're somewhere. We're not going to speak an actual language because we don't know any.
We don't know.
But we'll just...
It'll just be Pig Latin. Do you know Pig Latin?
No.
I don't either.
I don't even know if I could do gibberish. Like, that would take too much thought, you know?
That's right. We can just grunt.
I can grunt.
And groan if we see like a yarn we really like.
I think we could do that.
We could pretty successfully, I think. Yeah.
We have a plan.
Yeah.
Plan to put to action.
So protect your yarn that's in your bag when you come in, because if we like it, we might try and take it.
Well,
so,
you know, I am kind of like that. I'll just mention, we went to Starlight.
Yes.
So maybe I have seen you.
Yeah, maybe. When was that? My days are running together.
Like a week ago.
Oh,
or
yes,
whenever.
when we saw Nanette.
Last
Saturday.
Was it last Saturday?
Yes.
Wow, it seems like forever ago. I don't know what happened.
This whole week is just a blur.
I think so. Yeah, so we went and met Nanette.
Oh, it was Friday.
Okay.
Because my mom watched Dev.
Right.
So it was Friday. Okay.
We met the maker of the Nanette bags.
Nanette Wake Studios. Yes. Yep.
And so we were kind of all looking around or whatever. And at one point I went up to the counter and there was this pin, you know, for the bag that I really liked. It's the gal that has like the yarn balls and stuff as hair. And it's just sitting there and I was like, sweet. I was going to buy this online and I didn't want to pay shipping or whatever, so I'm going to buy this. So I set it, you know, set it back and I tell Hillary, okay, I'm going to get this, but let me keep looking around. Well, I don't see anything right then, but I figure whatever. So then Leslie and Nanette are up checking out and Leslie's standing there, and I just joking, I say, hey, keep your paws off that pin, it's mine. And Leslie's like, yeah, I'm not doing... Well, it was actually Nanette's.
She had done the same thing. She had put it up on the... She was the original one that put it on the counter. She was the first
one to have her little mitts on it. So rightfully it was hers to purchase.
Yes.
But then I accused Leslie of trying to steal it from me, and I actually stole it from Nanette.
That's
so
right.
Yeah, you can't trust me.
I know.
And then Nanette was nice and said, oh, you go ahead. I'm like, no.
It's all right. Yeah.
Someone will have it again.
Maybe they'll have them this coming weekend.
They might have
them. They might have more. I think they were going to order more, so.
I imagine.
But it was so fun meeting Nanette.
It was.
She was wonderful.
Super nice lady.
Sweet. Yes, it was so fun to chat with her.
She delivered us something, our gifts for each other.
Yes.
We bought each other gifts.
That's right. That's right.
And then she gave us a giveaway for you guys.
Yes, a phenomenal giveaway. It's like one of the best ever.
Make you wait. I know. Sometimes you do. You just, we love all our prizes.
Totally.
But sometimes they're like, if I was not this podcast, I would enter this.
Oh, me too.
giveaway.
And I don't enter many.
I don't either.
I don't enter any. What am I talking about? Because I don't think I should win anything.
That's how
obviously.
I feel. But before we podcast, I think I did enter one.
Yeah.
Or two.
Yeah. Or 100. Yeah.
Yeah. Not many.
Yeah.
So I finished my Irish moss toque.
Nice.
In the Barnyard Knits Bear Hugs worsted weight.
Nice.
Not thrilled with this hat at all.
How come?
I love the colors, love the yarn. It's not a complaint about that.
Yeah.
Well, for one thing, when you're doing cable work, it's really better to do a yarn that it's not going to get lost in.
Yeah, a little bit lighter maybe.
I did all this work and you can't see the cables. I have a problem with the pattern.
Yeah.
And, well, for one thing, and this is my fault for not doing it, but it wasn't in the pattern to do. But you should always do your brim in a size smaller.
Oh,
needle.
right. Yeah, usually.
And the pattern didn't say to, so I didn't just do it till I was done. And I was like, oh, darn it, I should have, you know. I mean, they just work better.
Yeah, yeah, they're a little bit
And then,
tighter.
You know, there was that confusion for me about how she had on her legend with the chart on the wrong side.
Yes.
Well, a couple people explained to me that she probably just used pattern software that just had that in the legend and she didn't take it out.
Okay.
So to me, that's confusing. And then the way she wrote, I mean, I'm not dogging her, the pattern designer.
Right.
I just didn't get it. And I mean, we know that I'm not the smartest person in the world.
Well,
I can live with that.
Yeah.
But there were like a few things in it that just threw me. And then the way the decreases were written, I think it was just not a good match for me in my brain.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I wouldn't definitely recommend. I mean, I wouldn't recommend the pattern just based on my experience, but being that you guys are a lot smarter, you probably would have no problem with it.
Who knows?
So I gave it to my husband.
Nice. Does he like it?
Yeah. Because I was knitting it for me, I knit this part shorter because I didn't want to fold it up.
Oh, right. Yes.
But you have to because it's so big.
Okay.
And it just, so now he has to fold it up to wear it or it's too long. But there's not quite enough to fold up good. You know,
okay.
It's just kind of a bummer all the way around.
That is a bummer.
So,
would you rip it out?
No.
No? Okay, it's done.
It's still a hat.
Okay. Yep, that's true.
It still counts as, hey, look, honey, I knit you something. Even if that's not originally how it was going to go down.
Right.
So. And I even bought some different pom-poms for it.
Oh, right.
In anticipation of...
Bummer. Well,
but that's
save them for another hat.
I am saving them.
And I don't think Michael would want a pom-pom.
He definitely is not into pom-poms. No. Yeah.
So you're kind of,
Yeah.
have to use them on something else.
I will indeed.
That's okay.
Did you finish anything else?
Well, I mean, it's stupid that I didn't finish these because I'm like so dang close. I literally have to only do my heels, which will take me like a half an hour, you know. But these are my socks. The colorway is Happy from Black Sheep Yarn Shop, Dear Sweet Shop. I love this colorway. So I just did shorties, toe up, size 0 needles, and I just have to put in the heels. So I will finish them today or this evening. But
I do like that colorway too.
I do. It's just, it is such a happy color. I don't know. I love the pinks and I love the purples and I don't know. It's just
and whatever that other color is, like that.
I know. Yeah.
Or
mustardy. I don't know. But then there's like some lighter with some blues and I don't know. It's just a cool colorway. I love it. Yeah. So anyway, I had goals to finish it by today and I should have. There's
at least you got your other thing done.
No reason. Yes, exactly. So that's it.
Well, I finished my other one of my other jelly rolls.
Yes.
Now the funny thing is when I did the first one, I did not go up a needle size to do this middle part, but I noted that I would next time. This sock, I wanted them to match, so I didn't go up. But this one ended up even tighter than this one. Huh. And yes, some time went by between the two. Yeah. But I don't know.
Tighter meaning, I mean, like, do you feel it when it's on your foot? Yeah. Oh, uncomfortable?
Well, I haven't put it on since I washed it, so I think it'll be better. Okay. And I was going to send them to my sister-in-law.
Okay.
But I think there's something to be said in this case for do your socks at the same time.
Yeah.
Because also, I don't know, like, my toe looks funny on this one.
Yeah. Well, and everybody asks about our toe because we do the same toe. So it's the rounded toe pattern, right? By who? Do you remember?
Yeah, as I've linked it so many times. I really wanted to wear this, but then I turned the heat on and I'm dying. Oh, man. So look at how red I am.
Oh, man. That's not good. Yeah, take it off.
Take it off.
Take it all off. Not all.
No. Okay, so with this, I went ahead and followed the actual rounded toe pattern that's in the jelly roll pattern. Okay. And I like ours better. Okay. It's not a ton different, but I do like, I mean, it's not our pattern, but the one that we usually do. But these turned out different.
How funny.
I mean, I just feel like they look different, but I don't know. I don't know what the heck happened here. Like, what's that? How can there be that much more? Huh. Look, there's that, and you guys aren't seeing it.
I'm not either, though. Okay. So it's not you guys. I'm like going, what are you pointing out exactly? They look the same.
So to you, it looks like there's the same amount of green on this side as this side?
I think so. Okay. I mean, if you look at it sideways, like, it's not like, it's pretty even, don't you think?
Well, maybe it's an optical illusion.
It could be.
To me,
some
it looks
trippy
weird.
Yarn.
There's something going on.
No, I think they look cute.
Oh,
they're really cute.
Oh. Okay, that's better. Okay, so they're off a little. Oh my gosh, they are. Look at how this is just wrong. I guess if I pull it.
There you go.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to tell my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Stretch these till they look the same.
That's right.
And then enjoy them.
No, it's funny you say about doing 2 at a time because with these socks, the happy ones, I put them each on a a circular or not circular, circular.
Circulars. Yeah.
And did magic loop and Man, I liked that so much better. I just felt like, okay, I did this much on this one. Oh, now I'm going to do that much on, and I just felt like I finished it so much. I mean, I will be finished with them so much quicker than when I do one at a time.
It's a mind trip.
It is.
I did that first one and then this other colored one at the same time, and I thought that was fun. You know, I was like, oh yeah,
that's really pretty.
So I still have to do the other one of this. This is Arkansas. Okay, I wanted to defend myself when I said that last time because I felt like such a moron. But I think one of my kids had shown me one of those meme things or whatever. Someone pointing out that Kansas is Kansas.
That's true.
But you add the AR in front of Kansas and it's Arkansas. It's no longer.
Yep.
But I mean, I know that.
Right.
I've never said Arkansas except in my head. I think sometimes I say it just like for whatever reason. But anyway, Arkansas yarn and still need to finish this other one.
Have you started the other one or not?
I have both the little cuffy things, or maybe just one of them. I don't even know. No, I think I have both of them done. I need to put them together and then just start going.
Okay.
Get it done.
Yeah.
And then I do like this pattern. I'd totally do the pattern again, but I will do...
Your own toe.
My own toe, and if you guys do these, this was the one where you just do the ribbing.
Oh.
I like the one where you use the two different colors.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool looking.
But I'm telling you, if you don't have control over how tight you knit, and I'm not an extremely I'm not an extremely tight knitter, but definitely because you're slipping stitches, it makes it tight and go up a needle size.
Okay.
Which I had done on the heel.
Yeah.
Definitely do it there.
And what kind of heel? Well, you don't have to say.
No, I don't know. The heel is just part of the pattern. It's a one where you have to pick up the stitches and stuff, which I don't like, but it's okay. After doing that brioche blanket, I had a lot of practice picking up stitches.
Gosh,
so
for sure.
Kind of got a little better at it, but
I still don't like picking up stitches, especially on sweaters. I always feel like you always have to pick up for under the arm and stuff, and I always am like fiddling with it to make sure there's no holes and trying to pick up this one.
Have you ever seen? Well, I mean, we don't really look at shop classes much, but you know how we've never really looked at classes, but those class type things at fiber festivals. Yeah. Has there ever been one about picking up stitches?
I don't know.
Does that just seem so basic? But I think I would actually go to that.
Well, and I've seen some videos on it, and it's pretty much trial and error. You pick up one. Oh, if there's a little hole, don't pick that up there then. Pick it up here. And, there's no hole. Good. That's a good one to pick up. So I don't know if there's necessarily... I think it was Very Pink Knits. I think she did a video on picking up stitches. I think.
I should look.
It was a long time ago. But I just kind of adapted. I just do that when I pick up stitches. I try to just kind of pick it up. And if I can see a hole, then I don't pick up there. And I try to go somewhere else to pick up. And I don't know. Once you pick them up, they kind of look good. I don't know. But there probably is not a scientific way, but a right way.
I'm sure there are better ways
to do it
than others, and I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that.
So all I'm knitting on right now is the socks. I just have to finish the socks, and then I have another sweater that I started, but I ripped it out because I was doing. There was an increase where you. Whoa! What was that? Car? You purl. All right, we're back.
The guard dog let us know that
nothing was going
on. Michael did get home, so there was some cause.
Excitement, yes.
Yeah, he wasn't totally off.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so
I was just talking about a sweater I did cast on, but I ripped it out because it called for a increase where you lift the legs. So it was a left-leaning increase.
Okay.
Is that what it's called? Left-leaning? I don't know. Make one left. But it was on a purl row. Oh. And so what I did was I just lifted it and then purled in the front, but you're supposed to actually purl through the back.
Oh, right.
And so to me, I was like, do I care? And I'd already finished the collar part, and I was working down, and I finally was like, you know what, I'm just gonna rip it out. But the thing is, this is what I was ripping out. So this is my,
oh my gosh,
yes, this is what I just purchased. So this is I don't know how to pronounce this. Nobody does. Well, some people do. This is Plotaloopy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, I got it from the Woolly Thistle, which I highly recommend. They have awesome customer service, and you get your yarn very quickly. But they do specialize in the best of British yarns for the Woolly Thistle. So if you ever want anything rustic or... they have other things too, but anyway.
I'm just remembering, I think last time you were talking about this, I was all like, oh, and then I think you said that, and I was like, oh.
But I have Ruby Moss from Ruby Moss Cottage, her podcast to blame for this purchase because she just knit a sweater out of this roving, and it turned out beautiful, and so I purchased this stuff. But it's a worsted, and it's made in Iceland. It's unspun yarn in a flat round roll, and it's called a plate. So these are called
thought it
plates.
looked like a plate.
Yeah, you know, makes sense. So I ordered 4 of these. I left one of them at home, but they just come packaged up.
But I'm glad you brought the other 3.
Yes, I know, because you know you need to see them all.
Except one that you left at home.
I just, so if you guys can't envision what 4 looks like, you know.
Well, they're not even getting to see the 3.
I know, they don't. They're missing out. Why did I bring them? I don't know. I just shoved them all in my basket. The problem is, of course, that it breaks extremely easy. You know.
Oh my gosh.
So when you're knitting with it, I haven't had much problem with it because you can literally just slice it back together or just do this and it goes back together very easily.
It's like magic.
It is. But once you knit it, it's supposed to be very strong and fine. You know, it's sturdy enough.
Interesting.
But when I had to unravel it, I mean, it broke several times
my gosh.
because so I had to pull very gently, and it's fine though because you just piece it together. So the pattern I was knitting was, oh my goodness, was Humulus by Isabel Kramer, who I love. I still have not gotten a color for the color work yet, so I still need to figure out what I'm going to do for that. So I'm doing pink for the body, this pink, and then I need to find some kind of a rustic wool for the color work. But I love Isabel Kramer. Her patterns are just so easy to follow and very clear, and so I'm excited to cast it on again. I just wanted to do it right.
So you'll do did you Google it? Is that what you said? To find out how to do it right?
Did I Google it?
Or how did you know you did it wrong?
Yes, I did Google it actually because I did it, and I don't know what made me.
Right.
I don't know what made me think. Well, it's hard to even tell that it's not right because that roving is very easy to hide things. So that's why I struggled with should I rip it out? Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I just want to do it correctly. But I don't really remember how I figured out that I was doing it wrong. But I did Google it on YouTube and figured out that, oh yeah, that's right. You have to knit it. You know, you guys know. So I ripped it out and need to start it again. But I was so excited to knit with that stuff. I don't know why. Just to me, it's like something different. It's
kind of neat because, like, if you don't, and I know you do spin, but like if you're someone who doesn't spin, it's almost like you're getting to work with unspun yarn,
roving,
if you want to.
And you could spin that with something else if you wanted to ply it. I could ply it with another whatever,
it's all completely
cake or plate of that. But I like it that way. I think it'll be really pretty. It is going to be scratchy, and it probably will pill, but I don't care. It's just fun to knit with something totally different than what I'm used to. So, and I like the rustic stuff, so it's okay. So the Woolly Thistle. So check that out if you guys need anything like that. Or, in fact, I need to order a whole nother one of those because I don't think 4 is going to be enough. So for that pattern. So... What do you...
Well, I did do a little bit of work on the baby blanket.
Oh, good.
Not a ton.
Yeah.
But I got it a little further than it was.
Cute.
And so...
Fun.
It's, there you have it.
It looks like a watermelon. Is that the point?
No, this sucks.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, that's good. It's cute.
No, when I went and picked out the yarn...
Yeah.
Carrie had recommended doing...
It's Carrie's fault?
No, it's my fault for not listening to Carrie.
Oh, okay.
Need you even ask?
I know.
Let's see. Does Michelle listen to people and take good advice, or does she just do random
You listen. You just don't do what they say, maybe, but you listen.
So you can't tell from this horrible black and white picture.
Right.
But it's a cute blanket with... one of the center ones has little hearts. And, you know,
cute.
I like patterns that have the different sections. Well, when I picked out the yarn... Carrie suggested doing the pink, the cream, and a gray.
Oh.
The gray would have looked so nice. Now, it wasn't even that long ago that I bought these.
Yeah.
But I'm totally over this. Like,
No.
I don't like.
Do you not like knitting with it, or you just are over the colors or the pattern?
There's a couple things.
Okay.
It's
cotton.
It is cotton.
It's a soft cotton, though.
It's a great cotton. It's blue sky alpaca.
Okay.
Their cotton is super soft.
It is. It's very soft.
But I'm knitting it on bigger needles.
Mm-hmm.
And cotton is kind of tough to work with. It's just not it just doesn't flow as nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, this feels awesome.
It does. It does.
I used this kind of yarn to knit Tony's baby blanket, and I loved it.
Yep.
It's the colors.
Okay.
Seriously, when I picked these out, I wanted pink, green, and cream. I thought this was the best combo.
Yeah.
But now I really wish I'd done the gray. Like pink, gray, and cream would look awesome.
Yeah, it'd look really pretty.
I should just not.
You could start over. Could you?
I could.
But how much of the green did you buy? Did you buy a lot of it?
Well, I bought everything for the whole blanket.
Okay.
And look, I'd have to totally start over.
I know.
And I don't want to start over.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's gonna be what it is. It'll be fine.
And
maybe the more you get done, the more you'll grow to like those colors.
The watermelon blanket.
Well, it's not red, so if it was red and green, it would look really watermelon.
Or Christmassy.
Yeah, or Christmassy. Yeah. That's true.
I should always know. Listen to Carrie. She's
always obey Carrie.
But
in
all
people
have different tastes, and when I picked this out, that was my taste. It just shows that that's how rapidly
it changes all the time.
Yeah, the tides can change.
Yes.
So
we might like one thing one day and something totally different the next.
Very often the case.
That is true.
So then I started the Curl Cowl by Meg Gadsby, and I've knit this before.
Okay.
And I'm knitting it just out of this.
Oh, black.
It's a black alpaca
nice.
that I bought at I think like the Eugene thing that we went to once.
Okay.
I mean, it's got a picture of the little guy on there.
Yeah.
But Renata, at her work, she's working at 24 Hour Fitness on the graveyard shift a few nights a week. And so she's at the desk right where the doors open. So she's always cold.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be good for her.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That's why. But it's just a really basic pattern. This is one of those things that you're knitting because you want to get the thing, not so much because it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
I like the yarn.
Yep. Soft.
It's mindless, but I mean, of course, it's boring. You're just knitting in the round.
Right. Forever.
Yeah. But it's okay because I want to get it done for her.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because we had snow today.
We did.
Did not last,
No,
but it was snow.
But it's cold out.
It is, and tonight it's supposed to be down in the 20s, I think.
Yeah.
So whatever's on the ground might freeze. I mean, it could. It has the potential to freeze.
Michael bought baby bees. They're not hatched yet. They're in cocoons or whatever. Mason bees. They don't sting.
Yep. They're good for. They're good
for the environment. Yeah. So
I've eaten some of their cocoon stuff.
Ew.
Yeah, we went to a workshop thing years ago with Emmeline when she was little. Bob's mom was huge into those mason bees. We had tons of their homes all over our yard.
Really?
And so we went to study about them, and we built our own thing for them, home or whatever. And anyway, we took the old straws out, and you can take out the wet stuff and eat it.
Yeah,
and it
was like baby goo.
Yeah, it was interesting. It had a flavor, but
because it's not honey.
No,
it's like
yeah.
He actually wanted to get into honeybees, but living here, we can't do that.
Okay.
We'll have to wait till we have some more property.
Okay.
I have like 75 feet from where people are going to be walking.
Yeah, because I was going to say, we know somebody that lives near you that has honeybees.
Yeah.
So they must have a bigger yard, maybe.
Yeah, it must just, because we're in a park. And so, like, so much of around us.
There's a lot of people walking around.
There'd be a lot of people. And,
safety.
But, yeah, bees are cool.
They are cool.
But I have no desire to eat their little baby cocoon stuff.
I don't even know what it is. Like, is it their poo? Is it their...
I don't know.
I don't know, but it was, interesting.
So I bought the pattern, and I have printed it out, and I have wound the yarn.
Okay.
So that's as close
You're committed.
to... It's like a whip.
It's happening.
Because that counts.
It does count. That's what I did with my sweater. Right. Even though I've ripped it out, I bought the pattern. I've got the yarn.
I'm doing that She Rises hat.
Oh, okay.
By Cassandra Rizzardi.
Oh,
I've seen it all over Instagram.
Okay.
Have you seen it? It's got the little... I don't know if you can see from that, but it's got the little things, and it's like...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the little things.
So there's two different ways to make it?
Well, I think one of those is a baby's hat.
Okay.
Or maybe, I don't know. I haven't really looked that far into it.
Okay, all right.
I've got the needles. Yep. And I don't even think this pattern said to do it. No, it doesn't, but it doesn't say to cast on with a size smaller. but I learned.
Yes.
At least for this time around.
That is true.
So I'm going to do it in that House of a la Mode. I've already caked it so you can't see it as well. And I have it wedged into this Steel City Stitcher ball sack. But it's so cute. It's got little
reminds me of Bambi.
Yeah, totally, like little critters on it. And a frog. I mean, you know, I guess frogs are in forests or wherever you'd find a deer. Of course
they are.
I never thought about a deer in a forest.
Yeah.
I mean, a deer in a forest goes. I never paired up a deer and a frog together.
Really?
No, have you?
Well, they may not be friends, but they do definitely
in my
cohabitate.
Mind, they're not in the same realm, but I guess they are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you kind of see that?
Yes, I think it's really pretty.
God, I love
you
this.
Can't take it out.
Well, it would totally like mess up the cake.
That is true.
And I'm not that committed to showing anyone.
Okay.
But really you can see it on my Instagram page because I did post a picture. Okay. And it's gorgeous.
It's really pretty, the blues and the greens.
I love
and
it.
Stuff.
This is the one called the Gorge.
Oh,
remember I said it's gorgeous?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm anxious to cast that on, but I wanted to get Renata's cowl going and possibly done as soon as.
Just have to say, I just got a message from Nanette on our Instagram, so it's just fun that we're talking about her, and yet she's like just messaged me on Instagram. That's funny.
Well, what'd she say?
Well, I was just talking about she was posting a picture of her weaving, and to me it just looks overwhelming.
Totally overwhelming.
Seeing her do that, it's just
it makes me appreciate the bags even more.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the work that she goes into it.
Because that is nothing I'll ever do.
Yeah,
nothing I'll ever try to conquer.
But it's just. It's amazing the work she does. So
I guess I shouldn't say never.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, never say never. You never know.
Did nothing on my sweater. Haven't even decided what to do on my sweater.
Okay.
I appreciated the feedback. Yeah. It ranged from just go for it to rip it out.
Yeah.
And so basically right where I was.
Right. So you guys were no help at all.
Yeah, exactly.
There was no definitive answer.
No, and I didn't tally up. You know, the majority doesn't win.
Okay.
It's,
well, I think if you haven't picked it up, I think that's kind of a clue that you should probably
start over.
Yeah.
Maybe so, because
to me it'd be a fresh start.
It would be. And I've got tons of I think those were some of the first Barnyard Knits colors that I purchased.
Yeah. So you have a lot more sense.
I could totally change the whole thing up.
You could. Be a whole new sweater.
And I'm really excited about this.
I know, I'm kind of scared of it, but I'm excited for it.
Well, why are you scared?
Because I've looked at the pattern.
Damn.
The pattern we're talking about is the Shishui Shrug by Suzanne Summer.
Oh, Suzanne Summer. I always say Suzanne Summers.
I know,
no,
that's
it's
what
Suzanne
I think
Summer.
too.
It's not like the blonde actress.
I think of that too. Yeah. It is total brioche, which I think is awesome.
I love.
Oh my gosh, so awesome. One thing too is, I still have to get more yarn because you have to have, I think, 2 different colors, 2 skeins each. So I don't know if I have.
Well, see, here's the thing that I've been thinking about that is I need to look at how it's constructed or have someone tell me because I know you're over the fade. But because I have so much freaking single skeins of stuff, I want to do just
all different colors.
Yes.
Okay.
Just use up a bunch of my stash.
Yeah.
Why not?
And I could do that too.
You know?
I could just randomly change whenever I want to. When one skein runs out or something.
Yeah, the problem with that is then this, like with my sweater. It's like I want to have a little bit of a plan. Okay. So like if I know.
Okay.
I'm just going to take this right out of your hands.
Yes, go for it.
So if I knew, and I could look at the schematics because I bought this pattern a long time ago.
Yep.
But if I knew whether it goes from here up and around or what direction it gets knit in, then I would know how to kind of.
I think it's top down. I think,
if
I remember right. I didn't study it. Top down. It's knit top down like a shawl.
Okay.
Starting at the center back.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, so then it would grow this way.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I could do that then. I think my goal for that, because what I was thinking is we're gonna go to. We don't know exactly where, but on Friday night, March 2nd.
Yes, I think it's March 2nd.
Some of the indie dyers around here are doing like a pop-up kind of shop.
It's like Indie Underground.
Indie Underground is maybe what it's called. We know that Republic of Wool is going to be there, and House of All
location or no?
No, it's like.
I know, I'm just making it more mysterious than it really is.
Something somewhere.
Yeah.
And if you want to know, you'll have to investigate.
Because we don't know.
Because we don't know. It's on.
We're gonna find out.
I know the area that it's in.
It's in Portland.
If I had the address, I'd know immediately.
Totally.
All I can picture is the post saying Tabor space 5 or something.
So Mount Tabor, maybe?
Well, it would be in that area.
Okay,
yeah. So
right.
I'm thinking maybe on Belmont or something.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna go.
We are going
Friday night.
Friday night. That's like the most important thing.
I'm excited.
They're getting some yarn from Ushida and someone else that I love. So part of me was thinking I could just have a pattern in mind.
Yeah, that's true.
And buy. But that would be quite a bit.
It would. It's like 5 or 6. I think it's more than that. It has to be more than that.
It's got to be a lot of skeins. And with all this, I would feel kind of irresponsible because I want to use my
Well, I think the color that they bind off with, I think you only need 1 skein of that.
Oh, well, sure, I would.
So, yeah, it's also, I think somewhere, maybe it's not in there. I have no clue what I'm talking about. But I think you could find that in your stash and then maybe just try to find the rest for the body. You guys don't know what we're talking about, but it's the color on the outside that you kind of bind off with. I think you only need 1 skein of that color. So, I don't know. I love the colors of that. I'll have to look at what yarn they used. I don't know how to pronounce that. Queen fiber?
Maybe.
I don't know. Shishui. Labiana May. So, and hedgehog fibers, skinny singles. So, base singles. That's interesting. Yeah. So, I don't know, but it looked like a fun pattern.
And there's some podcasters that are doing a knit along for that. I know
Yarn Cafe Creations. I think they're doing it. And I don't know who else.
Well, yeah, the girls in the Yarn Cafe.
The girls in the Yarn Cafe. Yes. That's right.
Yeah,
not Yarn Cafe Creations. That's her yarn shop. And I just shook the camera. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It was a minor.
Yes, the girls in the Yarn Cafe. They're doing it. I think they're doing it along with somebody else.
Like 1 or 2 other people.
Yeah. So when I saw that, I thought, oh, that's a pretty pattern.
No, I've had that in my thing forever. Gosh. I just haven't been brave enough to.
I know.
Well, I think the biggest thing is just figuring out what yarns to use. That's so hard for me.
Well, and I've done brioche, and you have too, and a shawl. But to me, to make a cardigan out of it, to me, it just seems like, wow, how are you going to shape it?
Well, it's kind of a cardigan, but it's kind of not.
That's
like,
true.
I mean, it's kind of a
big rectangle, maybe with sleeves.
It's kind of like a shawl with sleeves. Okay. I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so it'll be interesting. So we're thinking about doing it together.
Yeah.
So that way, if we fail together.
We just never talk about it again. The shawl that shall not be named.
That's right. That's right. So who knows? We shall see.
Yeah.
But
well,
if you guys want to join us in that, not that we're going to do knit along.
No, we're just going to participate.
We're just going to have fun.
Loosely participate.
Very loosely. Yes. So.
And speaking of yarn, the girls in the Yarn Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Tristan, who's Jenga Knits on Ravelry, and then Dragon Horde Yarn on Etsy. Mm-hmm. She gifted me the brioche pussycat
hat that she's.
But I wrote cat. I wrote pussycat cat hat.
That is funny.
And it's really cute. And I was really happy that it takes fingering. I think two held together.
Yeah,
or
probably.
Is it, I don't know because it's whatever.
2-color brioche. So it would be 2.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think I might.
Yeah,
it's a cute hat.
Yeah,
I don't like I wouldn't do it to make any kind of a statement.
Right.
If that's even a thing. But I just think it's a cute hat.
Yeah. I love brioche.
And it's brioche.
Heck yeah. Brioche is awesome.
So I will do that eventually.
Very cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what I was going to say?
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, when I pulled out my jelly rolls.
Yes.
When I was getting show notes ready, and I was linking the long dog yarn, which is what I used on those. She has some cute sock patterns.
Oh,
one of them's called Naughty and Nice.
Wow.
Isn't that a perfect name?
Interesting. It is perfect.
Of course, the one I'd actually prefer to knit is called Vie Anklets.
Interesting.
I don't know. I just thought, wow. Yes. So if you're interested, go check out her beautiful yarn.
Yeah.
And she's got patterns.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, we don't want to get into all that yet, do we?
Good for her. Well, the only thing I have left is, we were gifted the pattern by Dion, Evil Little Goat, her shawl pattern. And did we ever figure out how to pronounce it? Somebody told us.
Well, I don't know about that, but I did write down because it means tomorrow at dawn.
Yes.
So
whatever that is. Yes. But she was so sweet to gift us the pattern. And then she sent me some yarn to knit with it, so I'm super excited. I was going to cake it up and start knitting it, but I was like, you guys have to see it in all of its beauty. So before I cake it up, So this is A Night Like This. This is the kit. That's what the kit is called.
Oh, okay.
So she doesn't have the individual color names on them. So it's A Night Like This. This is the kit name. But I just thought they were gorgeous.
They're very pretty.
And I haven't studied the pattern to see if you have to start with a certain color or if you just get to choose whatever you want to start with. I'm not really sure. I kind of looked at the pattern and went, would I start with the darker, the lighter?
Yeah, it does kind of look like she goes light to dark.
Yeah, I think so. So we will see, but I'm excited to cast it on, Dion.
Yeah, nice.
And thank you so much. The yarn is absolutely gorgeous. So
and I
so
didn't
pretty.
choose to not participate because I don't love your pattern or your yarn. It's just, I got a lot to do right now.
I know.
And I didn't want to say that I'd do it and then
not do it. Yeah. So I'll be casting that on this week. I think I'll cast that on this week and then that sweater and then finish the socks.
That's the plan.
That's my plan for this week. Yes.
So remember last time the Tina's Twisted fibers, salted caramel in the silk, which is beautiful. But I did let her know that we communicated.
Yes.
And we decided, because she was very understanding and nice, that this is going to be a giveaway.
Awesome.
And it's not because I don't like it.
Yeah.
But she did a new skein on Sparkle. And she listened to some of what I'd said about this seeming so yellowish. And so she did it darker.
Beautiful.
And then she added a cute little...
Cute.
But anyway, so this is a...
Really pretty.
It's just a different...
Very rich.
Yeah, it's definitely more... I think it's definitely more colors that I could get away with.
Yeah, yeah.
Versus...
Yep. I agree. I agree.
Anyway, so she refunded my
Wow,
payment and sent me
nice.
another skein.
Oh my gosh.
That was
Amazing
talk about
customer
good customer
service.
So can definitely say that Tina's Twisted Fibers takes care of her customers.
Yes, check out her shop.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I noticed she
cool.
had some new ones that looked really pretty.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So we will do a giveaway for this. Well, what the heck? We'll go ahead and open it up this time.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
There's no point in holding them because then we get backlogged.
That's right. That's right.
So you'll go to her shop and check it out, and so we do so many of those would you rather's, and it did occur to me after this last one. Because some people were like, okay, enough's enough. Most people are good-natured about it.
Yes.
I mean, no one was bad-natured about it. But it did occur to me that I do have a darker sense of humor than some people.
Yeah.
And things like just don't bother me the way they do some people.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But I forget to be sensitive to the fact that there are those out there that some things really do bother.
Yeah.
And odds are, if you're super sensitive, you're not watching us.
Yeah.
Unless, you could just be watching for Leslie. But
no. Yeah. I don't think so.
Anyway, so if we've really caused you trauma with our would you rather's, I can't say that we're not going to continue to do that because I'm entertained by them. And
they are interesting.
Lots of people are.
And we have had some people say thank us for them because it helps them to know what they would do in that situation.
And it can make you appreciate your life that you don't currently have to make those decisions.
Right. Exactly.
And
makes you thankful for the life that you have,
yeah.
that we don't have to do those things.
Exactly. So. And it's I love hearing by reading people's thought process behind what they're like. I would never make one of those decisions without first posting it to everyone because I'd want their input.
Exactly.
So you guys think it through so much better than we do.
That's right. They have more time,
Yeah, because we're on the spot.
We're on the spot. We have no clue what's coming, so we really have to think on our feet or our butts. I don't know because we're sitting, but
Oh, so I did decide on the. I'm gonna go for doing and I don't remember who now, but suggested, and just do cast on a certain number of stitches and just do basic brioche all the way.
Okay.
Instead of, I like this. Maybe someday I'll go back to it. But since I would go down a needle size, I'd be starting over anyway.
Right.
So I might as well try this other thing.
Yeah. And it's still brioche.
It's still brioche.
You're still getting the brioche. Yeah.
Still getting to use minis. And then it could be one of those things that I can just do when I feel like versus, okay, I got to pull out.
I really got to concentrate.
Yeah. Got to get out the magnifying glass. I've got to. Yeah. So I'm not writing this off, but I'm going to go a different route for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost ready to chain on another crochet blanket.
Are you?
Yeah, just I'm getting a lot more, scraps, and I'm just like, might as well have something on the needles at all times, And Emmy doesn't have a blanket yet, so it's like.
Well, I was looking at my one, that corner to corner that I started.
Oh, yeah.
And it is really pretty. I enjoy knitting more than crocheting.
Yeah.
So how do you
How do I what?
Well, I mean, do you enjoy knitting more than crocheting, or do you?
Yes, I do. But the crochet blanket is just one of those things where if I just have 10 minutes, do a row. You know what I mean? Like it's something that you can just pick up and mindlessly. It's very relaxing.
I guess once I get back into it and remember what I'm doing, but since it's been so long, I don't remember how to do what I was doing. So I'm kind of.
Well, and yours took more thought. Your corner to corner.
Yeah.
Whereas mine was just mindless. And it's fun because the more it grows, the prettier it is, and the more excited you are to do a new mini and see how it looks. And so, yeah.
Need to get back on that.
And if I get too many scraps, to me, it's just I want to put it in something.
I agree because I did enjoy doing that for that purpose. It just
you feel like everything has a use. I'm using up everything. So
here's a couple of my pom-poms that I got for my hat that
cute.
I'm not keeping now. But these are from a gal in Oregon. I didn't write down. I might have the information here, but otherwise it'll be linked.
Okay.
But and then I got some from, I think this is the ones I just got. Yeah. Can you read that?
Yeah. Hickory Lane.
Hickory Lane. She's in Pennsylvania, I think. I got these.
Yep, Pennsylvania. Holly, Pennsylvania.
These are so soft. Feel those.
Oh my gosh.
I love them.
Yeah, that's really nice.
You can't always tell online with pom-pom colors, But so now I have some choices.
Fun.
And then these ones are still soft.
They seem a little bit more fake. I mean, of course, you want them to be fake, but you know what I mean? Yeah. They just seem a little bit more...
They're not quite as nice as those.
Yeah.
So, definitely not dogging these.
No, they're still pretty.
I liked buying from someone in Oregon.
Definitely.
And I mean, nice long things and everything. But these ones, when I got these, I was like, oh my gosh, these are awesome.
Yeah.
So, Hickory
Lane Handmade. Yep.
So.
Very cool.
Are we doing community service right now? Have we gotten to that point in our life?
Yes, we can.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, well, you've got some stuff there.
Yes, well, I purchased, Dear Sweet was having a sale on her yarn through Valentine's Day. I think I posted on Instagram. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this color I've been eyeballing for the longest time from her, called Wine.
It is gorgeous.
And I've wanted it for a long time. And the thing is, the camera is not going to do it justice because, yes, it's a tonal. But can you see the difference?
Don't panic.
Nothing's on fire.
Blew out the candle that I had my cup on.
Oh, I thought one of your pom-poms got it. I was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna singe your pom-pom.
No, I wasn't thinking about the fact that all the smoke is
going. She's not smoking a cigarette or anything, or smoking a pipe. But I don't know if you can see. There's some darker purples in there, so it's not just wine. It's just a richer color than you think.
It's really pretty.
So it's just when you think. I don't know. From a distance, it looks just like a beautiful tonal, but there's just some deep purples in there and stuff. So I just loved it. I think she also might have had this on Sparkle too, which I might have to get if she does, because I just think it's gorgeous.
I can't believe you didn't.
I know. So maybe they don't. Maybe she doesn't, but I'm sure she could do it.
Wow.
This is on her, not old base, but her original base, I think. Her former base. Yes, it's the Tough Sheep Sock, 75 merino, 25 nylon. 460 yards, so it's a good yardage. And then I picked up this one from her too. This is on her new base called Love Notes. It's the Plump Sheep.
Oh yeah.
So 80 superwash, 20 nylon.
That looks like a plumper.
It does.
I mean, it almost looks like a different weight.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, but it's very soft and squishy, and
I like it.
So I just thought this would be really pretty with maybe a gray.
A gray would be really nice.
Yeah.
I like seeing that in person because I remember seeing that one in her shop.
Yep. So I really liked those.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So that was a great sale.
good deal.
Very good deal.
Nice.
Yeah, very good deals. So
Awesome.
those were beautiful. And then I just bought those patterns too that I told you guys about, which I won't go back into again, but those patterns I purchased this last week too.
I have a bunch of sparkle yarn.
All right.
Okay, so I was really excited about this. This is from the Yarn at Home mom. She's in
Oh my
Oregon.
gosh, that's beautiful.
Redwood Forest on
Nice.
Sparkle. It is such an awesome
Yes.
color.
Yeah.
I just love this.
It's really pretty.
Like, it was even more stunning and beautiful in person. So
Very pretty.
love that. One person commented on our video last time that she doesn't enjoy the hour of
Community
showing
service.
what we've bought.
Yes.
Well, let me just say, I don't know what my husband paid you to say that.
I know. I know exactly.
My community service is definitely going to plunge here soon because I did our taxes.
Yeah.
And
Maybe that's the problem. You did the taxes. Maybe you should have somebody else do the taxes.
I use TurboTax. There's not a lot of room for error,
I know. That's what we do too.
I am still going to redo it and just double check that we owe a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've already paid a lot, so it's not like we're just some of those lucky people that get to pay a lot of taxes.
That's right.
I'm not going to complain about it because that's life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will, that feeling that I got in my stomach when I saw that number, I'm going to draw on that so that when I'm thinking of buying something, I remember that feeling. And
I know, the pit in your stomach.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Not
Shouldn't
cool.
do that.
Yes.
But you guys have heard me say stuff like that before.
That is true. We will see
but
what happens.
We've never had to pay taxes like that.
Yeah.
This has never happened to us. So.
Yeah.
This is Jinx yarn.
No, I love Jinx yarn.
I love Jinx yarn too, and this is one of those that when I saw it online, I thought it was pretty, and then I got it and was like, "Holy crap, that's gorgeous!"
Yeah, it's very
and
pretty.
it's on everything I have right now is on Sparkle.
Of course.
Yeah,
Everything's better on Sparkle.
and it really is better on Sparkle. Now I just got to put some together and do something with them because
yeah,
I definitely have enough.
that will be beautiful.
Okay. Oh yeah, everything else besides this is the same one that you guys saw from Carrie, the Creative Obsession Whisper.
Love it.
So that's beautiful.
So pretty.
And the rest of them are Barnyard Knits. Because
oh my gosh,
I
that
know,
green.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Which one though?
This one.
I know. Lanai.
Wow.
So
wow.
she'd shown that and I'd resisted it several times.
Until you couldn't anymore.
Well, when I got this one, I was like, oh my gosh.
Man. Yeah.
That would go, I think, really good with that.
I think so too, definitely.
And then
beautiful.
I had seen this one, Fairy Wings.
That's beautiful.
Holy crap, it's just... And I told her, if you ever want to do something awesome... I love
because she doesn't do anything awesome, you know, already.
If you want to make me even happier, which I know is at the top of everyone's to-do list.
That's right.
Canyon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I said, if you do Canyon on Sparkle, and she did.
That's awesome.
Which it's actually very similar. Not because I think anyone's copying each other.
I have to have this skein. I have to.
You keep
I have to buy this one. I know that's your heavenly.
It is my heaven
But
color.
it's funny because when I walked in today, I went right to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to have this color sometime. Pressed flowers.
Pressed flowers on
Michelle
Sparkle.
already showed it last time, but it bears repeating.
It totally does.
It's just gorgeous. I mean, it's just beautiful.
No.
So.
It's hard when you see these colors, like when a shop that we love does a shop update, and you see these things. It's like they're speaking to your soul.
It's torture. It's really torture.
Well, it's just you want to show them that love.
Yeah, exactly.
Of I'm buying your yarn because it's so beautiful.
You want to encourage them to continue doing that. So that's why you buy.
So if you're a yarn dyer and you notice that I don't buy from you for a while, it's not because I think your yarn's not beautiful.
Right,
still.
right.
Okay, you got something over there.
Well, this is going to be a giveaway and a gift. It was very sweet. April from Mason Creations Yarns sent me a message and she said, I want to send you a skein of yarn. Just pick one from my shop. And she was very sweet and sent 2 skeins. She said I could keep them both or I could give one away. So this is the one that I had eyeballed in her shop. Black Cherry Cola.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And it's soft. It's 432 yards. It's 75.25. I don't know if that... It says Highland Nylon. So Highland Merino? I don't know. My
Animals.
My animals, my wool. So Highland and nylon. So I just thought that one was really, really, really pretty. I liked that a lot. So this was again black cherry cola, and she is a brand new shop, so she has not been around for very long. She sent this cute little progress keeper with the little skull on it there. So this is the one, and it's shocking because it is sparkle, so you'd think I would keep it, but this is called Enchanting, and this is merino nylon stellina bling sock, 420 yards, 100 grams. So that is her label. If you guys can see that. Beautiful skein. So this will be a giveaway. Another skull progress keeper on there. Cute. So if you guys can go to her shop and check it out. Again, it's Mason Creations Yarns. Go check it out and let us know which skeins you like. And she's dyeing more as we speak. So nice. I don't know if she's decided yet on her updates, like when she'll have them or when she's going to add more to her shop. I'm not really sure. But thank you, April. That was very sweet of you to send that and to also send a giveaway. So that was awesome. Mason Creations Yarns. Yeah. And she's on Etsy. So you guys go check out her shop and let us know which yarn you like, and this will be a giveaway.
Yes.
So I'll give that to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So thank you, April.
And it feels nice.
I know, it does. It feels very nice. Very nice. And that's a different base. This one, I'm not sure if this is just, it's still nice. But that one is very squishy. It's squishier. Yeah. So, but yes. So that was awesome.
I forgot that I had bought one of these pins from Nerdbird Makery.
Oh, okay.
Super cute.
Cute.
And she sent an extra one as a giveaway.
Nice. Awesome.
I also bought a couple of her note cards.
They're so cute. Yes. They're very cute.
So for that giveaway, they're going to her shop, obviously.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I guess we could do Nerdbird Makery doesn't have a ton in her shop as far as like to choose different things from to enter a giveaway.
Okay.
But we want you to go check her shop.
And like it, right? You can like it or favorite it, right? Is that what you do? You favorite shop?
I'm kind of thinking that she may not be on Etsy, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Shoot, now I have no idea. If she's on Etsy, favorite her shop.
Yes.
If not, then I guess you'd bookmark it.
Yeah, bookmark it and maybe tell us, I don't know. What could they tell us if they don't go to her shop? I guess.
Oh, no, you have to
go to her shop.
Yeah,
yes,
that's just a must.
Yes, it is a must.
And then, just tell us something.
Anything.
Well, from some of our last giveaways that we just did, some people had a good idea of like never have I ever.
Oh, okay.
That would be a good prompt.
Okay.
When it's a shop or something, we want you to go to their shop.
For sure.
And we're not doing any, not because of you whiners out there, but we're not doing any would you rathers this time.
It will come back, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yes. What was the other thing we did? We used to do not just would you rather, but we did those other things. What was the other book?
Well, we had the for giveaways prompts, or just for fun.
Yeah, for fun or for giveaway prompts.
Well, we had the cards with words.
Yes. That might be a good thing we could bring back too.
We could. They were getting really stupid.
They were. Well.
But I mean, yeah.
When has that stopped us?
Exactly.
Really,
that is definitely not part of the standard.
Oh my gosh. Are you sure we can't just run away with that?
I know.
Will she ever know?
She said we could do whatever we wanted with it.
She did.
But what would you keep and what would I keep?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Keeping us honest here.
Yes.
So Nanette gave us this package that we're splitting in two because it's just so awesome.
Yeah.
So one person is going to win this adorable hand-woven
beautiful
little bag.
Gorgeous bag. I'm gonna hold it up.
Yes. And a skein of her fingering weight yarn.
But she dyed.
And I gotta say, it is super, super soft.
And it's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, did you look inside? It's like little bananas.
No way.
That is so cute.
Bananas?
Bananas.
Aww.
Can you guys see that? That is so cute.
Oh my God. I don't think I had seen that.
So cute.
Wow.
So should we keep it?
Well, if there's bananas in here, we might have to.
It's so cute.
No, okay. Because I had looked in this one, I think.
Okay.
It's got little
flowers, I think,
which is cute, but
so
bananas
cute.
are really cute.
Oh my gosh!
So it's got tissue in there.
So beautiful.
And look at this thing.
Yeah,
the bling.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, I would buy just that.
And they only come on her zippery bags.
I can't just buy one. I have to buy a whole bag. Oh, and it's got stitch markers.
Yeah.
So this person
So
is
cool.
both are going to
Both
score.
are scoring.
Because
yes.
if you win this, you get the bag, this awesome thing, and
yes.
the stitch markers.
It's beautiful. And if you win this, you get this and the skein of yarn.
Yeah.
Gorgeous skein of yarn. Does she have a color, or is there a name to it? Butter churn. Nice. 464 yards. It's beautiful. That's so pretty. Oh,
I think
awesome.
anyone would be happy to win either. So
Oh
should
my
we
gosh.
just open one and pick 2 winners from it, or should we open 2 threads and pick one from each?
What's
Those are tough
easier? I
decisions.
don't know.
I don't know that it matters.
I don't think it matters. It really doesn't.
Well, by the time you're watching this, we'll have
You'll
decided
know.
what we're doing.
Yes, you'll know what we're doing. But thank you so much, Nina. That was absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty.
we're so enamored with her
we
stuff.
are. It was just
And
shocking.
I was already enamored with her bags because of Leslie.
Yeah.
But now that I've seen her yarn and actually felt it,
yes.
I'm totally
Super soft.
onto her yarn too.
Yes, it's beautiful. Did
Eventually.
you see the picture of the skein of yarn that we gave her in our little gift? She wove it.
No, I haven't seen that.
I'll have to show you. She actually wove it.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Can't wait
She's so
to see
talented.
that.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, when she posts pictures, it looks so complicated.
Oh my gosh, it's
people
beyond
that know how
me.
to do that stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have no idea. But it's awesome.
It is awesome.
Such gorgeousness.
Totally.
So Michelle and I, when we met up with her, we had to have more of her bags. So
I wanted Leslie to have another bag.
yes, and I wanted Michelle to have another
Yes.
bag.
So I got Leslie this bag.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Just because she's my good friend.
yeah, uh-huh.
And then she got me this bag.
Isn't it gorgeous? Now these were her limited edition because they were her Valentine's bags. But just so pretty. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I had gone back and forth because it's actually Leslie's. Oh, wait, they're gifts, so never mind.
Yeah, Yep.
Totally justified when you buy someone a gift.
Yes, exactly.
And it has we have the same
Same
liner.
Yes, I saw that and I just loved it. I thought it
I
was
did
so
too.
pretty. So pretty. But she sold out of these.
fast.
She had like 6,
Yeah.
I think, Valentine's ones, and oh my gosh, they're just beautiful. So pretty.
And in this, I don't think I showed this one yet because
love it.
my other ball sack from Roberta from Steel City.
Oh,
With the
so
bees.
cute.
Isn't
Oh
that
my
cute?
gosh,
You
so
know, now that
cute.
we're going to be beekeepers.
I know, you are. You're
Bee
official.
guardians.
Yes, exactly.
We've
Proprietors of
we've-
bees.
We've watched a lot of things about it. Well, my husband's watched a lot.
I'm sure.
watched
I'm
some.
sure.
But I'm not as scared of bees anymore.
No, well, those don't sting. They're very
Right,
friendly.
but I mean any bee. Like,
yeah.
just
Yeah.
kind of learning about them. They're
Yeah.
really fascinating.
They are. And they're very helpful. We have to have them.
Although I can't say that I'd be sitting outside and something fly by me and me not just,
not
that's
swat
just
at
such
it.
a reaction.
Yes, I don't like being stung by bees.
I just don't like bugs flying around me
Me either.
of any sort.
Yeah, or anything
Nothing
flying around
personal.
your face. Yeah, it's not fun.
No.
It's not.
Honor my personal space.
That's right.
It'll be
That's right.
fine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Excuse me. All right, so, and I was going to tell you guys,
Yeah.
because I had mentioned it before, we sent our Elliptigo back.
Yes, and I've been waiting to hear this story.
Yeah,
So
well,
why? What happened?
Okay, it's not a huge story. It's just, for $1,000, we could buy a couple really nice bikes.
Yes, that's true.
And we think that the Elliptigo, the one that's $2,500,
Yes.
is probably way better.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
And it probably
Smoother.
is smoother.
Okay.
This one was just, when you got to the top each
You
rotation,
had to work it.
I mean, it was just very bumpy.
Yeah.
And just like
It wasn't smooth.
Yeah, and it's probably us. But when we did our taxes and we saw what we owed, I think that pushed Michael over the edge. Like,
We are
hey,
sending this back.
why don't we just apply? I mean, there's a tenth of it. So,
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
That, and when you're doing something, you want it to be like an encouragement to you, not like you're struggling to do this thing.
Or frustration.
And
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then I went to the gym a few times this last week, and I did the elliptical, which the elliptical is my very favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
But it messes up my back, and I'd kind of forgotten how bad it is, and so now my back is in serious, like everything. It really hurts right now.
That stinks.
But thinking about this whole elliptigo thing, it's probably better for me not to even, like, I just have to accept I can't do, or go get fixed.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Someone was telling me if I went to a chiropractor, it may be like one leg is longer than the other and they could do something, and
But just get an adjustment of some sort.
Get some sort of adjustment. But I don't know. It's not not fun when you exercise and then you really hurt. Like there's a difference between your muscles hurt and oh my gosh, I really messed something up.
I'm in pain. Yeah, there is a difference for sure. You got to listen to that.
So anyway, I wouldn't say don't get an elliptigo. What I would definitely recommend if you're really interested and you live somewhere in a vicinity where they have them in like a sports shop or whatever, I don't know. It seemed like there was somewhere we could have gone to try one, but maybe it was not very convenient.
Well, the thing is, you'd probably try the more expensive one and like it better, and then you're like, "What do I do? Spend the $2,500?
Shipping's $100, so you're already, you're already at a loss."
Well, and like you're saying, you could go get some really nice bikes, which then both of you could go do it. Whereas the elliptigo, it's one person using it. Right. So what fun is that?
It's not as fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a couple bikes. We've had them forever.
Yeah.
But we're not buying anything right now.
Yeah.
So,
might be selling some stuff.
Yeah, exactly. A kidney.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so our prize winners.
Yes.
Let's bomb through those real quick. So we have all these patterns.
Yes. The first one is of Grace and Beauty, the mitten pattern, and our winner was number 3, Buckaroo, and that was for our Never Have I Ever when we did that.
Well, I mean, we didn't do that. I wrote that down as a reminder that would be a good one because.
Got you. Yes.
And then the hat of Grace and Beauty, number 5, Holly, AASVMOM.
Yep. And then number 104 is a Gobi. Denise.
And she wins because her answer to this was the one that we threw it all out there and said you can either answer whether you want to run across landmines, rattlesnakes, lick a corpse, or stick your head up an elephant butt. Her solution was to stick the rattlesnake on the corpse and the landmine up the elephant's butt. But that's actually kind of mean. Sorry. I mean, okay. Animal rights activists, calm down.
Yes, we would never really do that. This. We love elephants.
But, sticking your head up their butt would be pretty mean, too.
It would be.
So, either way, calm down.
Not
PETA.
Cool.
We're not doing any of this.
No.
Okay.
But she won the euphoric shawl pattern. So, that was awesome.
The You So-and-so bag, which I did put it in the post, but through the end of February, which, I mean, we're getting close, Knitwit 10 will get you 10% off at You So-and-So if you want to. She's doing these drawstring bags now with the bee print.
Oh.
Which,
you're into bees now. You are a beekeeper now officially, so you're going to need that. I mean,
the little cocoons are in my fridge.
Exactly. So you better buy it. You better,
No more bags.
We even had the eggs of those in our freezer for a long time.
That's what we have right now. Yeah. Why did you have the eggs? Were you going to eat them?
No, because then when the weather turns, I think they survive. You put them out there. Yeah, that's what we did. Okay. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know. Yeah. So we're like, we're on the same bee thing here. Okay. Anyway, the winner of that one, and you get to contact Sarah, or I'll let her know you're contacting her, but you get to choose either a medium or a large, and it can be a ready to ship, or if there's a fabric that you like, you can, and you don't mind waiting a little bit. So the winner of that
is Jules BR, Julie. So don't contact us, contact us. I don't know.
Send me a message.
Yeah.
And then I'll hook you up with Sarah.
There you go.
Well, we want them to have to come to us first.
That's true. Yes, they need to
check in with us first.
Yes.
We want to feel like we have some control over
that. That is right.
No control. Rhinebeck is calling pattern. Oh yeah, this was the armpits versus dog poop.
Yes.
So I love people's reasoning. It's awesome. And I was surprised that more people said dog poop than I thought would.
That is surprising. Very surprising.
Wait, let me say that over again. Armpits still took it.
Yes.
Like the majority still said the armpits, but more people, 53 people said dog poop, which out of 126.
Wow.
So that's
not half, but almost.
Oh,
it's getting up there. Yeah.
And our winner on that was number 57, Linda, LMECOLL. I think that's what that says.
Yes.
Okay. now.
Wow, we have a lot of giveaways.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
The Artistic Lily skein.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh my
skein.
gosh, yes.
Oh, sorry. See that in that light?
Yeah. So pretty.
This one is going to number 199.
Yeah. Always knit. What is that?
Always knit you one. CJ.
Oh, okay.
We know
Always knit
CJ.
you one. Yes, yes, yes. Congratulations.
So yes, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Send me an address. I'll send you a skein.
Yes.
Not just anyone. Just CJ.
Just her. Yes.
And then finally, our big, huge, massive. Should we work our way up to the?
Maybe we
or should we?
I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, okay. So this was for the Eva Little Goat
pattern.
5 winners.
Yes.
And then 2 winners get the whole kit and caboodle.
Mm-hmm. That's so sweet. Yeah. So sweet. So generous.
And you'll contact Dion. We always say that. We'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Okay. So our 5 pattern winners. Let's just do those real quick.
So just the pattern.
So you have to hold up, because building up.
Yes,
to
we're building up to the climax of the finale. Yes.
Okay. So.
Number 124, Gigi knits.
Yep.
She won a pattern.
Number 128, Laura, L394.
Mm-hmm. And number 15, roller derby girl, Alexis. She won a pattern.
Oh, that just makes such a difference. 146, May Valley, Emily.
And number 200, crafty content, Lisa, won a pattern.
All right, so you guys all get the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And now, drum roll, please. I know I thought about doing that, and I thought someone's going to bark.
Oh boy, yeah. Sorry.
So we had number 176, Arizona Colby's, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
And
number 93, Lisa, Cow Lady 9495. Congratulations.
Yeah, that is an awesome prize.
Oh my gosh, totally awesome.
And really, I mean, we can't obviously say that you have to knit. You're going to get the yarn from Dion and
the shawl pattern.
You can knit that shawl or,
whatever else, but
yeah,
it's a perfect combo for that shawl, though. It'll be beautiful. Yeah, I'm excited to do it.
Yeah.
So thank you, Dion. That was so sweet of you.
Totally.
Yeah. So congratulations, all you winners.
Yeah. And we're gonna have a bunch of winners next episode too. Not as many. Yeah. But we've got a few.
Oh yeah.
So go to the show note or go to the Ravelry Group and see what we have going on there.
Yeah.
I think that's it. And because we had to stop because of dog barking and such, we don't really know how into this we are.
I have no idea.
No,
it seems shorter than normal, but I don't know. I say that and then it probably isn't.
Well, this is only the part.
I know.
Okay.
That's the thing. I'm thinking it's probably still an hour and a half.
Yeah, because I don't know how long we were going before we got rudely interrupted by the guard
canines. Is that what you call them? Canine? Yeah. Canines.
Well, they're canines.
They're dogs. Yeah. I was just thinking of canine teeth. I was like, is it teeth or is it a canine? Is it a dog? Yes.
It is the dog.
It's a dog. I need more caffeine in my body.
All right. Well, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, and if you guys are coming to the Roasted Yarn Crawl, I think we will probably only be participating on Saturday. I don't know, because we've got the Friday night thing.
Right. So are you, by saying that, are we recording, is our next recording date after?
Yeah, it'll be after Yarn Crawl.
Okay,
it'll be the
cool.
week after. So if you guys are coming to the Roasted Yarn Crawl, come see us at Starlight Knitting.
Yeah,
that's
that'd
where
be
we'll
awesome. Yeah.
That's where we'll be from 10 to 2, I think. I think that's what it is. Helping out the ladies there, so that'll be a lot of fun. I don't think I'll hit any of the other shops.
I won't.
Yeah. I don't need to
I had a bad I'm going to go ahead and say, we had Carrie and I met up at a local yarn shop at Dublin Bay, and we used to say really nice things about that shop, and we got a real cold feeling the last time we were there, like we just really didn't belong.
Yeah.
And I'm not super sensitive, and so if I was feeling it, I think it was pretty
odd
there. And it's a nice yarn shop.
It's beautiful.
But, I'm not going to go to a yarn shop that doesn't make me feel welcome.
Yeah, it's too bad. Well, we have so many yarn shops that I feel like if somebody is like that or a place makes you feel that way, there's other options, that's for sure.
Yeah. And April that works there has always been really kind to us, and it wasn't her. It just, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was sad.
No, and it's funny because I've never felt that way before, and I know there's other people that I've heard talk on different podcasts about different knit shops in different parts of the world are either not friendly at all to you or whatever. And I always felt so blessed. I was like, man, we have so many awesome shops and everybody's nice, you know. But so to hear that, it was just disappointing. Yeah. It's like, that's a bummer.
Right. And it got me thinking about like shops and their, not requirement, but like their obligation to treat people a certain way. A knitting shop's kind of unique in that, you know, you wouldn't expect people in a shoe store to like think you're gonna just come hang out,
right?
Or whatever. So they're under no obligation to make you feel welcome and let you. I mean, it's completely up to them.
I guess we just assume because we're knitters and we like all knitters. I don't know. You just assume that when you go into a knit shop that it's going to be very welcoming and friendly and
because that's just what
that's
we expect.
who everybody is in the knitting community for the most part. So I don't know. You just assume that, but I guess they don't have to treat you any certain way. So
yeah, but it was kind of sad.
Yeah,
but it made me even more appreciative of our gals over at Starlight because they are always
welcoming and friendly
nice.
And yeah, exactly, very kind.
But maybe we're just off.
I don't know.
Yeah. Although
it could be that.
I don't know.
But for you and Carrie to both feel that way, I think it's legit. You know?
It's not the first time we've felt that way there.
Yeah.
So, you know, having it happen once and just kind of feel that way, you're like, whatever. But so whatever. Anyway,
on to the next knit shop.
To the next knit shop. That's right.
Well, it's like podcasts. You know, you find a podcast where you feel like those are your people. You know, it's probably just like a yarn shop. You find your yarn shop that has people that are like you or that you just feel comfortable with or whatever. So it's, you know,
and the main reason we liked to go there, besides the fact that it was a nice shop, is because of where Carrie lives and Lori to some degree. Yeah. It was almost a halfway point.
Yeah, it was convenient.
Yeah, they were doing a little more.
And there's some cute places to eat. You know, whenever we'd meet up, we'd try to go eat lunch together or whatever. And so it was just a nice location to find a place to eat and stuff. So, yeah, and parking was usually fine. Yeah. I mean, considering it's downtown, you'd think the parking would stink. But usually we always lucked out and found parking right in front of the shop, which was super convenient. So it's a bummer, but
just have to find something. But you know, it's not like we have to meet in a knit shop.
No, exactly. You can meet anywhere. Yeah.
In that shoe store.
That's right. Go to a shoe store and knit.
That's right. I've actually done that. But
have you really? Okay.
I was taking Renata shopping for shoes once. Yeah. Of course you're going to take your knitting because your kid's looking at shoes.
Yeah, forever.
And the gal that helped us was a knitter.
Oh, nice. So, that's cool. It was very cool. That's awesome.
You just never know.
Yeah. There's knitters everywhere.
That's right. We are everywhere.
Taking over the world.
One skein at a time.
That's right.
Anyway. All right. Well, sorry we're tired.
I know. I just feel like out of it today.
And then complaining the whole time.
I know. Bunch of whiners.
Oh my gosh. If we're not complaining, the dog's barking. This episode sucks.
I know.
But at least there's winners.
That's right.
I mean,
we may not be winners, but you guys can be winners. So
we can't be up all the time.
That's right. We can't always be perky and exciting. We have down days too.
You want to hear what's really bothering us?
No, please.
Just kidding.
That would take another hour or two. They don't have time for that.
No, who wants to listen to that? Nobody wants to listen to that.
I know. Yeah.
So anyway, have a good couple weeks. I think it will be 3 weeks before we do this again, though, because of the yarn crawl.
Yarn crawl's just next weekend, though.
No, it's the weekend after, I think.
Is it really?
I think.
You're right. You're probably right.
I might be
right. No, I think you are right. So that would be the weekend that we'd need to podcast.
Right. And that's why I was saying we either need to do it this weekend or push it up. There's going to be...
Oh, gotcha.
Because we can't do... We could, but...
Gotcha.
We'd be really brain dead then.
Oh my gosh.
Doing the thing Friday night.
Okay, see, I was... Yeah, when you messaged me that, I was like, no, we'll just keep it this weekend and then we'll do it the next time will be after the yarn crawl. But now that you're saying that, I'm like, yeah, that makes
maybe
sense.
this episode's going to be so bad that we decide to just trash it.
Oh my gosh, that could be. And then it would be forever before we'd see you guys. Yeah, because next weekend, you're right, is... So we could either do a podcast again next weekend.
No.
Yeah. Or,
let's wait. It'll just be a while.
It'll be a while.
But that's okay, because then we'll have done our important work as passport stampers.
That's right. That's very important. And we take it very seriously.
We'll have a lot to share about that, I think.
Yes.
And
or not. It'll give them time to watch this and hopefully forget about how horrible this episode was, and then maybe they'll miss us, and maybe.
Hey, you won't be our first thumbs down.
That's right. Or our last.
Or our last. It's happened before.
It's okay.
We've had people unsubscribe.
That's right. Have we?
Well, I'm sure we
sure.
have. We even
attention.
had one person refuse our gift, our prize. Remember that? Yeah.
That's true. It happens.
Offended someone.
You can't win
to
them
the point
all.
where they didn't even want their prize.
Yeah. It's okay. That's all right. We have tough skin. Tougher skin than that.
Whatever.
That's all right. Gee, we need to just end this.
We totally do. It's like it's getting more painful by the moment.
We might start crying.
It
No,
could
we
happen.
won't.
No, probably not. But anyway. All right. Well, have a good couple weeks.
Yes, we will see you when we see you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Yes.
New and returning viewers. I always feel bad. I never say that.
And I'm Michelle.
I feel bad.
And
I'm
that's-
Leslie. And we're the Naughty Nitwits.
We are the Naughty Nitwits. The sad
Yeah.
Naughty Nitwits.
Pathetic.
Yeah, definitely.